Anyway, Tucker Carlson's still talking to Alex Jones. Here we go. Oh, no. My phone went dead for a sec. Hang on.
Oh, no.
No, it's come. Oh, no.
No.
And it's almost like a deviance. Like, let's blame Christians. Let's blame America. Oh, let's listen to communist dictators to tell us how to run things, Mr. Dictator. It is so comical if it wasn't so serious, Tucker.
Right. And it is deviant. You're exactly right. And I don't fully understand the psychology of it. I grew up.
You might not realize what they're talking about yet. They're talking about transgender people.
Oh, God.
So they're already saying deviant.
Deviant. Is that so?
You know, anything that's not vanilla is wrong to these people, you know. As we were talking about, you know, pegging earlier.
Let me show you the dark
So
side,
I have
babies.
a gut feeling for it. But anything that is perverse or unattractive or unhealthy or mean or against sort of, you know, normal people is what they gravitate toward. I don't understand it.
Normal people. Oh.
Perverse or unattractive is what we gravitate towards. He just said that.
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
Because you know what?
Define perverse, because the study shows.
Yeah, my level of perverse thanks to 4chan has gotten pretty fucking high. You know, ask the guys on the Godless Revolution when I showed them the BME Pain Olympics. I showed that to Kyle and company a while back, and I showed that to them on Red Light Roundtable, and they're like, "Oh my God, what are you making us watch?" And I'm like, "This doesn't turn me on or anything, but it doesn't affect me anymore."
Yeah, no, here's the thing.
That's like watching Two Girls, One Cup and giggling about it instead of being like,
yeah. No, I should say everybody else had that reaction. I went, yeah, I've seen that.
I've seen this.
My favorite answer to give people is, I worked for eBay. I've seen some shit.
I've been on the internet for a while now.
You don't understand.
There's a thing called Tor.
That's some shit.
Download Tor and go see the dark side of the internet, people.
Oh.
As long as everything's consensual.
Yeah, that well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say yeah there. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I don't have a judgment.
I've seen things that you
I've
people
seen-
wouldn't believe.
I have seen things you cannot unsee.
I've seen C-beams glitter in the darkness. I've seen something at the Tannhauser Gate. Fuck, I can't remember the quote. God.
Damn it! You can't quit
so
her.
I talked to a very elderly gentleman who was very embarrassed about purchasing his gay porn, and it broke my heart. So there.
Okay, let's let them talk about perversion and. Well, he said unattractive also, which bugs the shit out of me because to each person, unattractive is something else.
Yeah.
That is very subjective.
For guys, for most guys out there in the world, there is this 1 to 10 scale where why they don't make it 0 to 9, I don't know. It's easier for fucking number wise. I'm a nerd like that though.
Because nobody wants to be a 0.
1 just means they have some sort of promise. I don't know, but anyway, I hate, literally fucking hate this 1 to 10 scale.
Seriously, it pisses me off.
Because, okay, there's attractive, unattractive. It's binary to me. It's yes, it's no. It's go, it's not go. You know?
Yeah.
And guess what? What your not go is, somebody else's go is. Go.
Yeah. And I joke a lot of the time on the show about me being a juggalo. And I have the mentality of one a lot of the times where I'm like, I'm ready as long as the Nedden's hairy. You know, is what they say. And I've honestly thought in my adult life, I'm like, look, if this old lady at work came on to me, I'd be like, maybe, you know, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
This is before marriage.
Open-minded myself.
Yeah.
You know, at least you'd have a story to tell.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I'm here for I'm not even drunk. I'm just talking about this. I'm here for a finite time on this planet. I want to get as most experience as I can out of the way.
Yep.
Because once I'm dead, that's it. You're done. As far as we know, that's it. And that's what I'm going to stake my life on right now is that I don't know what happens after. That's the whole agnostic atheist, if you want to go there. I don't like that because that makes it seem like nothing is ever knowable because I hate that fucking separation. I'm agnostic atheist, but I'm agnostic about what happens because there's not any fucking evidence. But I hate that shit. I hate it.
But I'm pretty sure there's nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's no mechanism for transfer. So.
Yeah. What happens when dogs die? You throw them in the pile with the other dead dogs and you burn a bunch of them, you know? That's what we need to do with people. We need to quit wasting fucking real estate.
What happens when the dogs die? Well, you wait until it's dark and you go to your neighbor's trash can.
And then you listen to the shrieks in the morning.
And we don't know what happened to the dog. It must have run away.
Except I found out there's actually a farm full in like Costa Rica of dogs like running free.
That's
like
a terrible idea.
No, like it's an open shelter. Like they lit them.
I know what they're selling it as, but let me tell you something about dogs.
They like to fuck.
They fight.
Yes.
So do we.
It's not the fucking I'm worried about. It's the fighting. Do you know how brutal dogs are when they've decided they hate another dog's face? And it doesn't have to be for any good reason. They just hate their fucking face. Then they tear each other's throats out. And you think that they can watch them on that farm the whole time? No, they fucking can't. No. So this is why doggy daycares employ like 3 people to watch a single room.
Okay, Tucker. Not you, Tucker, but the other Tucker.
You see it with this transgender stuff, and I have mixed feelings about it because I have no ill will toward transgender people.
I'm sensing a butt. There's got to be a butt coming.
There's definitely a butt coming.
Whenever somebody starts, I have no problem with blank to blank to blank.
I don't
Just wait for it. You should end it right there. I have no problem with transgender people. Period.
Yes.
Don't ruin whatever nice thing you just said by using that 3-letter word is going to be a 4-letter word in my language from now on.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah.
But.
It's not even the good but. That's the 4-letter word, but. But.
Well, and I think you ought to be able to dress however you want or whatever. But the aggression with which they pushed it on everybody else, and anybody who thinks it's, sad that someone might want to change his gender, since that's, of course, physically impossible.
No, it is not physically impossible. It is very physically possible.
They have
there's surgeries and hormones.
Yes.
All sorts of methods.
I've seen lots of beautiful women with great penises.
The internet's a beautiful and magical place.
I fucking love the internet. Google Bailey J for everybody out there that's wondering.
Yes.
Oh,
God, she's amazing.
She puts me to shame.
Yeah, I feel bad every time. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Oh, that woman has a nicer penis than me.
Well, we're really getting in touch with our sexuality this episode. We're making some people out there uncomfortable. Be like, unsubscribe, I can't hear this, no.
God, I'm so happy if we made people uncomfortable right now.
That's half the fun. We're almost at like 200 downloads an episode. It's awesome. I love you guys. Come on, talk. Why are you not talking?
We just lost Carlson's Skype. Tucker, you were getting into gender, impossible to change. Your Skype broke up. Go ahead.
Whatever. I'm not here to attack transgendered people.
I'm not.
But you're just
doing.
It's possible for you to do so, you dummy. You put the pudding in the pop, and Cleo.
God damn it! Don't go full Cosby,
Rudy.
Never.
Never go full Cosby.
No,
You're
I'm
gonna put us to fucking sleep.
Full Cosby. I don't have the sweater game.
You never go full Cosby.
I don't have the sweater game, nor do I care that much about pudding. I had a chance to have pudding this weekend, and I'm like, no, this pudding's gross.
No, yeah. Plus, if you go full Cosby, you put the entire audience to sleep.
That's true.
Yeah, against their will.
He's like some sort of like mage.
Sleep and then do things nobody wants to have.
If you really thought about it, if you wanted to get really fucking nerdy with it, Cosby's a time mage. He really is. Somebody out there appreciated that.
Not either. I'm wondering why it's the #1 issue.
I just find it amazing that as the world collapses, as the world order established after World War II is literally crumbling.
Exactly.
It is the collapse. It's fucking dumb. It's wrong. It's bad. It's stupid.
The only reason it's literally collapsing is because you guys stopped government funding on infrastructure, you assholes.
And as we're talking about collapsing, it's because the white man's world is crumbling. It's becoming multinational. It's becoming multiracial. It's becoming multigender. We don't have to have binaries anymore. It's amazing. No.
Did they really mention the world order?
Yeah, the world order established after World War II.
Like
the left spends so much time worrying about transgendered bathrooms.
That's it. I could care.
If you could care less, then why are we worrying about it?
I don't like. First of all, it's
clearly
wrong grammar.
Clearly,
it's
they
wrong
very
grammar.
much could care less.
It's very wrong grammar to say I could care less.
Yes.
Accurate.
Very,
Yes.
very wrong. Couldn't
Well,
care
in
less
this
means you cannot possibly care any less than you do.
Right.
That's
Well,
the proper syntax of that fucking phrase.
Yeah. Well,
Second,
in this case, they're correct. They could very much care less.
yeah, they really could. They
care
absolutely
less.
could. And as I spent a lot of time in Vegas this weekend, as I spent a lot of time traveling to different truck stops and everything along the way, I honestly wish there were unisex bathrooms everywhere.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had to stand at one too many uncomfortable pee troughs. And those are just wrong, people. No
Yes,
guy
they are.
wants to see another guy's penis. Unless they're of that persuasion. But even then, they don't want to see it with urine trickling out of it. No, I mean, okay, maybe somebody that is their fetish. I'm not saying that it's not okay to like peeing and stuff like that. I'm just saying that it's...
In that context, it's not pleasant.
No, it's not.
No, and I don't know why the fuck it's okay to, like, okay, every bathroom I mean, I can't say every woman's bathroom, but most women's bathroom have dividers between stalls.
Yeah.
Not every one of them, because I unfortunately have been to Fort Knox, Kentucky, and most Army bathrooms don't have dividers. I mean, you're taking a shit next to your best buddy. Not your best buddy, you're just thrust into the situation of, it's like, nobody likes that.
Well, no, it doesn't matter. But if you're taking a shit next to somebody, they're automatically your best buddy.
And if you're having...
Doesn't matter.
If you have a urinal that's not your standard urinal where you can hide in it kind of thing, you know, and Kyle knows what I'm talking about. It's the ones that jut out from the wall, like underneath your balls. It's like, there's no, like, you're out in the open when you're peeing in those things. It's like, there's no way to hide your shame. You're like out there, and it's fucking gross. And I really wish there were stalls. That way I could sit down when I pee. Take a break.
Well, like, I don't understand why we're not just in general doing stalls. Like,
well, also, I mean, I'm not going to be the guy where it's like, I don't think it's right for a man to sit down when they pee. As I went to the resort that I was at this weekend, after noticing that after I did a couple of stand-up pees, that shit splatters everywhere.
Yeah, it does.
It's gross as shit, guys. It's gross.
Yes, it does.
I was a janitor. A janitor. I've noticed this because you have to clean walls as well as urinals. So.
Do you have to clean walls as well as do you have to clean the walls?
Yeah, because it splatters everywhere. It's gross.
Does it splatter everywhere? Like on the toilet seat?
Underneath, yeah, that's fucking nasty. I don't know. That pisses me
Yeah,
off.
really
Unisex bathrooms all the fucking way. Sorry, Alex Jones
and
and Tucker Carlson. Sorry.
Let me settle this shit once and for all, okay?
Yeah.
No, women should not be putting the toilet seat back up when they're done. Because if you live in a household that is equal male to female, even if they're standing to pee, all right, more times than not, the two people in the household will have to have it down because men at least have to sit to shit.
We gotta poop. Yep.
Okay? And women have to sit 100% of the time. Men have to sit 50% of the time. And so that means a majority of the time it has to be down. But let's go a step further here, guys. Shut the goddamn lid when you flush.
Yes.
Yeah,
right?
it's proper. It's proper.
So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Put the goddamn lid down. Therefore, the toilet seat is down. Therefore, everybody wins. Bite me. That's
I'm
the
also
answer.
waiting for actually to have bidets in America. Why don't we have bidets yet?
Finally, right?
Probably because we'd spend too much time in the bathroom then.
My wife might be going in for a surgery where it's going to make her like crap wiping arm out of service, and so I'm like, I'm going to install a bidet. I'm like, because I joked with her, I'm like, no matter how much I love you, my dear, that's not one of my fantasies. That's really not.
Yeah,
that's a business transaction. That's not a like fantasy. It's not like let me touch your butthole. No, that's gross.
That's
not for me.
For anyone.
That's not
Seriously,
for me.
Nobody
No.
wants
And she would be out. She would be like, ew. Okay, so hang on. We have a denouement for Tucker Carlson talking with Alex Jones. Just hang on.
Less about people do whatever. I'm a libertarian, but why is it all I turn on TV with my kids, even on Nickelodeon, it's about trannies? I mean,
there you go.
I
don't think he realized that he just dropped the N-word for trans people.
Yes, he did.
Oh my god!
Fuck you.
That was disgusting.
Sorry, I should have given a trigger warning because that's just that's wrong. Wrong.
Yeah. No. Oh no. Yeah. Fuck you.
Hang on, it gets worse.
Since when do we become planet tranny?
There you go. That's the
There goes the Skype again. I guess you say planet tranny, the Skype breaks up. You're not allowed to say that.
yeah. You're not allowed to say that.
They're not. No. I'm sorry.
He has no clue how offensive that word is to people.
I'm sorry. Yeah. PC warning.
Yeah.
And
we'll talk about just about anything, but
yeah,
you know, just,
that is not politically incorrect.
We're not PC police on this show, but that just grinded my fucking teeth right there, man. Just
no. We gotta establish a difference here.
Okay.
There is being like there is damaging language, and then there's offensive language.
Yeah.
There's a difference, okay? So when he says tranny, that's damaging language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The N-word is damaging language. Those are that's language that hurts and harms society. This isn't just
it's used to dehumanize somebody.
It's denigrating. It is.
There's no useful benefit to it unless we are talking about the word itself.
Yes.
Oh,
that is not an okay word.
Right. Since we're talking about people.
This isn't about being politically correct.
These people that
this is about trying to make the world just a little bit less shitty. All right.
For those people that are having these problems, doesn't affect me per se, except for the fact like I have lots and lots of trans and non-binary friends who would be fucking floored by somebody saying like that if it came from.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
To reduce them, to reduce them. You know what I mean? Like
to not even a nice word, just a like.
Yeah.
It's a pornographic word.
Yeah.
Now, there's nothing wrong with that kind of pornography, but that's like that's like the kind of language that they've used for women who are sexually open, like
slag.
Sluts and whore, like that's the kind of words that they use, and it's offensive, and it's not even as offensive as a woman because it's slut is actually super offensive.
Yeah,
but you own it though. That's the thing.
There's a difference though, but there's a difference because it's not entirely demeaning. Tranny.
Ugh. That's the only word that works there.
I'm sorry I said it. I'm sorry I said it.
That's the only word that works there. Is just ugh. Just
yuck.
No,
we've got a little ways to go before they can like take back that word and say okay we did this.
Yeah.
We've got a ways to go. When they start calling themselves. When they start using that to describe themselves.
Now,
if they choose to do that.
If they choose to.
I see where people can use it only because they are drag queens and they're talking about transvestites. They're not talking about transsexual.
Yeah,
I've had drag friends that said that word before, like, oh, he's such a tranny. Be like, okay.
Yeah.
That I can okay with because that's
them using the word themselves.
That's their word.
Yeah.
That's not
their
that's
word.
not that
Yes.
it's not, it doesn't mean the same connotation, you know. It's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
And for
they
these
can
guys
use
like
that word.
For guys like Tucker Carlson and Alex Jones that seem to think that the word transvestite and transsexual are interchangeable. They're fucking dumb. They have no nuance, like we've already known they don't. So
yes.
So we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to Brian Fisher only because I want to be done with the segment.
Okay.
I had a Pat Robertson, but I'm not going to talk about it.